Hello. Okay. This is part 2 on how to make a top hat. Last video it made me end it early. I still have a lot of weight left, and I've only done this much. If you haven't seen the other video, go watch the other one. Yay. We have to keep working, keep working on the top hat.
That for over a century, paleontologists could not agree on what they were looking at. It was a perfect spiral of teeth, coiled like a circular sawdust, belonging to a creature that swam through the oceans 270
Okay, on this video I'm gonna try to do the up stuff.
Karpinski named it Helicopter, the spiral saw. And for the next 114 years, every reconstruction
How long do I
where
want
that
it
tooth
to
will
be?
sat in the animal's body was wrong. It was not until 2013 when researchers at Idaho State University used CT scans on a fossil that the truth emerged. The tooth spiral was embedded in the lower jaw, a rotating buzzsaw with serrated teeth that grew continuously throughout the animal's life, with new teeth pushing the older ones into the spiral center. Helicoprion was a shark-like predator, estimated at 25 feet in length, possibly larger, with a jaw mechanism unlike anything else that has ever existed on Earth. When it bit down, the spiral rotated back, drawing soft-bodied prey into its throat, while simultaneously slicing it into pieces.
Time to make another one.
Was supposed to have gone extinct during the Permian Triassic extinction, the largest mass die-off in Earth's history, which eliminated 96% of marine species. But here's what the textbooks do not emphasize. Helicoprions' closest living relatives are not sharks. They are the ratfish, a group of cartilaginous deep-sea bugs that still patrol the abyssal zones of every ocean on the planet. The family line never fully ended. It went down. Fishermen working with deep longliners off the coast of Chile have reported a recurring phenomenon that has no accepted scientific explanation.
Okay, I got one.
Depths of 1,500
Some
to
add that
2,000
on.
meters come back shear cleanly and can. The steel cut as if drawn through a rotating blade. Bait fish are found not bitten, but wriggled, their flesh sliced in parallel strips, consistent with a circular cutting motion. Marine biologists have proposed gigantic squid, unnamed shark species, and mechanical bait. None of the explanations fit the cutting pattern. What makes this particularly disturbing is the preservation potential of Helicoprions environment. The creature hunted in mid-depth waters during the Permian, the exact ecological zone that has changed the least in the 250 million years since. Mesopelagic and bathypelagic waters cycle their chemistry slowly. Temperature at 2,000 meters has shifted by only a few degrees across geological ages. If any Permian predator could have slipped through the extinction bottleneck by retreating deep, Helicoprions were all, as suggested, already specialized for exactly that. The implications for deep sea exploration are chilling. A 25-foot predator with a self-renewing spiral of serrated teeth would have no natural enemies in the modern abyss. It would hunt whatever it could draw into the rotating jaw. And there is no reason to assume it would distinguish between a giant squid and a deep submersible. The submersible Alvin has logged thousands of hours on the abyssal plain without incident. That absence of encounter tells us either the creature is extinct, or it is rare, or we have simply been lucky. The mathematics of the spiral jaw are worse than the account. A rotating feature that grows continuously across the creature's lifespan means Helicoprion never dulled, never broke its transition, never lost its cutting edge. Every tooth it ever grew is still mechanically available to it. A 25-foot adult would have carried hundreds of serrated teeth in its spiral, arranged in a corridor that functioned as both weapon and armor. Modern sharks lose teeth constantly. They shed and regrow and compromise. Helicoprion did not compromise. It accumulated. A deep adaptive descendant, slowed by abyssal pull and extended by abyssal longevity, could carry a cutting spiral or climb across centuries of its own life. You do not want to be the god that stops being loved. Number 8. The Leviathan, the sperm whale that ate other whales. In 2008, paleontologist Klaus Post was cataloging fossils at the Museum of Natural History in Rotterdam when he pulled open the drawer and found a tooth so large he initially assumed it had been mislaid. It was 36 centimeters long, roughly 14 inches, and it belonged to a predatory whale that had lived 9.9 million years ago in the warm oceans of the late Miocene. When the full skull was finally excavated from the Pisco Formation in Peru, the creature was given a name that reflected its impossible scale: Ligiton melvillei, a reference to the biblical sea monster and to Herman Melville, the author who gave us the white whale.
Oh, guess what's standing up? Hey.
But not
Crazy.
like sperm whales alive today.
Crazy chat.
Modern sperm whales have teeth only in their lower jaw and feed primarily on squid, using echolocation to hunt in the deep. Ligiton had teeth in both jaws, each one the size of a bowling ball, and its skull anatomy indicates it fed on other whales. Fully grown, Ligiton reached lengths of 43 to 57 feet and possessed a bite force that would have allowed it to crush the skull of a baleen whale in a single stroke. It was the apex predator of its ocean, a creature that hunted animals as large as itself. The official story is that Ligiton went extinct around the end of the Miocene, roughly 5 million years ago. As cooling oceans altered the distribution of its prey, and new predators, such as the ancestors of modern orcas, filled the competitive niche. But here is where the oceanographic record refuses to cooperate with the tidy extinction narrative. Whale carcasses found drifting in the southern Pacific over the past 30 years have occasionally shown bite marks that do not match any known modern predator. The spacing between tooth impressions is too wide for a great white shark and for a modern orca. The depth of penetration suggests a bite force beyond anything documented in living cetaceans. What makes
Logan,
this particularly
this is
compelling
what I
is the
have right
behavioral
now.
pattern of deep diving sperm whales. Modern sperm whales descend to depths of 2,000 meters or more, spending long periods in water where human observation is effectively impossible. They hunt giant squid in the lightless sea, returning to the surface only to breathe. If a related species of macropredatory whale had survived in smaller numbers by shifting its hunting behavior into the deep, it could exist as a rare, mostly invisible population, surfacing only briefly and in remote regions of open ocean, where no human is ever present. The implications for what happens in the deep ocean shift from abstract to personal. Ligiton hunted by echolocation, meaning it located prey through sound, not sight. In the darkness of the deep, a 50-foot predatory whale would detect a submarine or a submersible from miles away. It would know the shape, the
Nose
size,
going
and the
out.
interior layout through pulses of sonar more refined than any human instrument. And unlike the Dunkleosteus or the Helicoprion, Ligiton is a mammal, an air breather, meaning it surfaces. The most terrifying aspect is not the possibility of encountering one in the deep. It is the possibility of one surfacing beside a small vessel at night, in open ocean, 1,000 miles from home, and being recognized by a creature that has learned across millions of generations to treat anything that breathes as potential prey. The echolocation capacity is what elevates Ligiton from a creature to a concept. Modern sperm whales produce the loudest biological sounds on Earth, clicks measured at 230 decibels, powerful enough to physically disorient prey and stun smaller animals at close range. Ligiton's skull is proportionally larger, and its spermaceti version more massive. Its clicks would have been wetter. A surviving population would not simply locate vessels in the deep. It would probe them, bombard them, test them with pulses of sound that can induce vertigo in any human unlucky enough to be submerged nearby. The creature would know the interior of a submersible before its operators knew the creature existed. You would hear the breath before use on the ship. Number 7. The facility.
Okay, I'll make part 3. Goodbye.